All right, Mary. You got a few memories over the years of the farm. Yeah. You got what's one of your favorite memories?
Having me home.
Having Harold around?
I think one of my favorite memories is taking care of the cats because I was thinking my brothers were abusing the cats.
Oh no.
Yes.
Harold, were you guys
Right.
abusing the cats?
Yes, because I never realized until many years later that when they heard me opening up the barn door, they would find a cat and they'd swing it around by the tail.
Yeah.
And I thought that they were abusing them, but they only did that to get a rise out of me when they heard me coming. And I would be hollering at them, leave that alone, you're hurting the cats. So I felt like I was their protector, their safeguard. Otherwise, what memories?
What's your favorite? One of the favorite stories of your mom?
Ooh, boy.
Mary, I gotta say, she did a pretty good job of taking care of the house, whatever her job.
Well,
let's just
say the association with Mom, my mother was basically working alongside her. She had me we had a huge garden, huge garden that went from that machine shed all the way out to the road, and it was wide, and that was my job to hoe. And hanging up clothes, take them off, do the ironing, do the dishes, making their beds when they'd get up in the morning, and picking up their clothes after going to the dances on Saturday
Did they go
night.
to the dance and leave you behind?
Oh, of course. Well, I was probably not old enough at that time, but
You never were.
Because how much older was Daniel than you?
Daniel was almost 13 years older
Almost
than I
13
was.
years older. Okay.
Yep. And then Mark, who was the closest to me, was like a year and a half.
Oh, a year and a half.
Yeah.
So
People thought we were twins.
Okay. So
Mark
what about
and
your
Mary.
dad? What kind of memory do you have of your dad?
I don't have a lot of memories of him because he was mostly with the boys. He was outside. I didn't care for the outside. I didn't care for anything to do with the farm or anything
You didn't spend
of that
time on the
sort.
tractors or in the fields?
I had never went on a tractor till today.
Till today?
That's correct.
Wow.
Yes, I never milked a cow in my life. I had to take care of the cats. That was my job. But my dad, there is one memory I have of Dad, and I don't know if Harold I know he would not know that. But there was, until I was about 7 years old, he would go upstairs with me to put me to bed at night. And he would tuck me in, and then he would kneel by my bed, and we'd say our bedtime stories together. And then one time we were going to do this, and we were ready to go up the steps, and my mother stopped him and said to him, Leo, she's big enough now. She doesn't need to be put to bed. And I was crushed because that was my one time that I had him alone and he had time for me. But she just thought maybe I was old enough. He was probably very tired, anyway. And
So did you have your own bedroom? We were just in there.
Of course I had my own bedroom.
So wait, there was 3 bedrooms upstairs, right?
Yes, and I got the second largest one too.
And so were all the boys in a room or what? Or were there boys in 2 rooms?
There were 4 boys in one room.
Okay, 4
And
2 in the other?
Right.
Okay.
Yep.
So there's 4 bedrooms?
3.
3 bedrooms, okay.
3 upstairs.
3 upstairs.
Mother and Dad
okay.
had a bedroom
I
downstairs.
gotcha, okay.
Yeah.
So what about, what's that?
We used to throw Mark, my brother,
Yeah.
in bed to get the bed warm before we got it.
Oh, perfect.
We like the warm
He was the
bed.
bed warmer?
Yeah.
Nowadays you have electric blankets. Back then you had a mark?
Yeah. Because he's so hot-blooded.
I gotcha.
Yeah.
Let's see. So how about the brothers? What was your craziest brother story?
Oh boy,
There's too many to list.
Yeah.
probably too many of them.
Should have left her alone. She just,
They teased me a lot.
Yeah.
Really teased me.
Yeah.
It was I would say more of a teasing relationship that I had with my
All right.
brothers,
Okay.
but some more than others.
Yeah.
Some
Okay.
were like Daniel, Bill, probably Harold. They were
Did
more.
Harold never teased you?
I don't remember you did, Harold. I
No,
don't think
not too
so.
much.
It was Peter.
Peter.
Was
Was Peter the jokester?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. I can remember the
Yeah.
very first time I put lipstick on. I was probably a teen or
Yeah.
teen,
Yeah.
and I come out of my bedroom and he says, "What's that red stuff all over your lips? Look at that! What's that stuff?" And you know how embarrassed you are when you're a preteen wearing
Yeah.
lipstick
Yeah.
for the first
Yeah.
time.
Yeah.
Well, you wouldn't
Yeah.
know, but I knew.
Yeah.
And that's just the type of guy he was. You know, he thought it was funny.
Yeah.
I didn't
Yeah.
think it was funny at the
Yeah.
time. Now it's
Yeah.
funny.
Well, fun. And now this, do you remember this barn at all over here? Did you ever spend any time over here?
Not much. I played with George's.
Oh, because you guys
grandson.
didn't own this barn when you were growing up, right?
Correct.
It's a different farm.
You remember Jerry? Or something?
Right. I played with his
Yeah,
grandson.
okay, okay.
Yeah. No. The only time I got over here is, I would just run over here. We, run
Right,
back and
right,
forth,
right.
but not much.
Okay.
No.
Yeah. Okay. Any last thoughts about the farm before we sign out?
I can't think of anything
All
right
right.
off the bat.
All right.
Mary had a good leader in her mother.
Yeah.
Mother, like he said,
Yeah.
was a very strong personality.
Yeah.
You couldn't pull anything over
No,
on her.
no.
She was not flexible
okay.
whatsoever.
Yeah.
Where Dad was probably a little softer, but yet still very
Kept
much
everyone in line,
control.
right?
Yeah.
Yep. So,
Yeah.
all right.
So-
Well, sounds good. All righty.
Okay.